last relationship?
Um, Marriage. Well, I'm actually still married, but I'm looking to like not be with him anymore.
Is
But
okay. Just curious. So you're currently married right now.
mm,
Do you live with your husband still?
yes.
Okay. Is that why you can't go to another place in your house? Because is your husband in the house right now?
hmm Yeah.
Are you guys separated? Does he know y'all not together?
Yes, he knows, but it's like he's trying to like still like work on it, and it's like it's not working for me.
And you guys, so are you guys separated, divorced, or you like is there any
On the way to
so
separation yeah.
so you haven't even begun the process of separation yet.
Not right now, no.
So you know this is on the internet and your husband's gonna see this. You don't care.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Kendra G. But before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe. So, man, I just happened to see this video on O'Shea Duke Jackson's page, man. Listen. When I saw this video, man, I was just baffled. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, dog, there's no way. There's no way she's teaching kids. She's teaching kids, but she's acting like this. And the fact that she's 38 years of age, there's no reason why you're acting like this, sis. If you're 30-something years of age, you're a grown-ass adult, there should be no reason why you're acting like this. There's so much shit, man, that's just, that baffles me. Because it's like, yo, like, you might be in a, you might be 38 in a woman's body, but you're acting like you're damn 16 years of age. But let's go ahead and jump into this.
Hey girl,
Hi.
can you wipe your screen? All right. And then can you move? Oh, okay. Can you bring the phone down? Can you give me better light? It's foggy to me. Can you get better light? Can you like go to an area with better light?
Um, um, I don't have nothing else to go to. Sorry.
You live by yourself?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you live with your parents?
My kids?
I live with your kids. Can you go to the bathroom?
No, they're in the bathroom.
Oh, your kids are in the bathroom. Okay. What's your name?
Monique,
Monique, where you calling us from?
New Jersey.
So you can't go nowhere else in your place.
I'll call back.
No, I'm just curious why. So this is the only location in your whole. You live in an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the only location in the whole apartment that you can't go to. I mean, you can.
People, listen. I've dated a chick like this, man. That's just that's slow and like, there's nothing wrong with answering your questions at the pace that you want to answer them. But dog, like, listen, man. Like, y'all have ever heard of take your time, but don't take too much time? Sis is taking far too much time. And like I said, let's continue.
Go to?
Right now, yes.
Okay. All right, let's continue. Monique in New Jersey, how old are you?
38.
Huh?
38.
38. What do you do for a living?
Teacher?
Teacher. When's your birthday?
June 27th.
That's a Cancer?
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned kids. How many kids do you have?
2.
2 kids. How old are your kids?
5 and 9.
5 and 9. Same guy?
Mm-hmm.
Same man. Why are you not with him?
Long story.
Long story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. This is Monique, New Jersey, 38, 2 kids, is a teacher, also a Cancer. Let's get to it. What kind of man are you looking for?
Somebody who's very intelligent. Somebody who has a good head on his shoulders, and just very. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Any deal breakers?
Um, smoking, and a hothead. Like, I can't deal with that.
Okay. Does he have to be in New Jersey?
Um, mm, New York, New Jersey.
Okay. This is Monique, New Jersey, 38, is a teacher, 2 kids, is a Cancer. What's the age range you want to date?
Like, like 30. My age, and like up to like 45, I would say.
Okay. 38 to 45. Do you want more kids?
No.
No. Can he have kids?
Mm, yes.
He doesn't mind. Do you have an appearance requirement? Do you want him to look a certain way?
Can you turn off the comments, please? Because I think that they're gonna like
I can.
get.
That is something that you guys can always request.
That's an issue, man, when you sitting over here so worried about the comments, man, because everybody's sitting over here saying, man, like, yo, this chick is slow. Right? And look, I'm not the brightest person in the world at all. At all. I would never sit up here and say, man, I'm the smartest Negro in the world. I would never say I'm the brightest person in the world. Never. But what I can tell you is, it's not hard to see somebody, man, that's just disconnected, right? She seems like she's just disconnected. She seems like she's just very disconnected. No drive, no nothing. No motivation, no nothing. No enthusiasm, nothing, right? I watched some of Kendra G's videos, right? And you even have some of these wild ass women jumping on here, man, that's just all over the damn place. At least they're energetic. At least they have some type of personality. It doesn't seem like this sister has any type of personality whatsoever, right? But it's gonna get better, man. It's gonna get better. You know we're gonna break it down.
I don't say it often enough, but if you want the comments off, we can turn the comments off. So you guys will be in comment jail while I'm talking to Monique, but you'll be able to return when I'm done with speaking with her. Hold on one second, girl. My child, I be hot, cold. I'm keep changing the damn heat, air conditioner. All right, back to you. What was the last question I just asked you?
I forgot. Sorry.
Right again. When was your last relationship?
Marriage. Well, I'm actually still married, but I'm looking to like not be with him anymore. But
okay, just curious. So you're currently married right now.
mm-hmm.
Do you live with your husband still?
Yes.
Okay, is that why you can't go to another place in your house? Because is your husband in the house right now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you guys separated? Does he know y'all not together?
Yes, he knows, but it's like he's trying to like still like work on it, and it's like it's not working for me.
Let's go ahead and break this down. That's your child. Let's just be real. That's your child. That's your child. That's your child. She asked you, could you go into the other room? Could you go into a bathroom? Give me some better lighting. That's what Kendra G asked her. She said no, she couldn't because her kids was in the bathroom. Come to find out, the reason you couldn't go out here and the reason you got your headphones on is because you didn't want because first of all, you stay with your husband. That's number one. And number two, you don't want you didn't want your husband to know that you was over here on a dating site, right? So then you sit up here and said, you know what? He's trying to work on that marriage with you. And you know what, man? Yeah, man, me and my wife, he's going over here to his homeboys. Yeah, man, man, me and my wife, man, we going through it, man, but I love that girl to death, man. She got my 2 babies. Man, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. All while she's sitting over here, yeah, Kendra, yeah, we still married, but I'm looking on something else. And I know he over here trying to make it work, but I'm looking for something else. Then you tell that man that. You go ahead and file for divorce. And kick rocks. But don't do this. Don't do this. Because now you're just setting somebody up for failure. Right? You're setting somebody up for failure. This man is under the impression that you probably trying to work on it too. He's under the impression that, you know what, hey, she's willing to meet me somewhere halfway. All while you're sitting over here, man, messing with somebody else or trying to mess with somebody else. So let's just say, you know what, hey, she finds another man. What do you think that person could do? This is why messing with somebody's wife is a big no-no. Is a big no-no. Not even off a moral standpoint, but just off of a standpoint that, you need to protect yourself. Protect yourself. Because men like that, man, this dude might be on edge. So she might bring another man into the household, and what do you think the husband is going to do? Starting two problems. A man is probably going to be behind jail, and somebody's going to be 6 feet under. You're wasting people's time. Then on top of that, like before you even get him into your house, you go out here on this date with this man. Let's just say it's 1 date. Let's just say 2 dates. Because listen, right? They gotta go somewhere, right? And they might go to that man's house. But let's just be real. Let's just say that man want to be serious with this girl, which I doubt is even going to happen, because if they see this video, they're gonna be like, man, nobody, you're just something just to bust up in and keep it moving. You go on 1 date, then you go on a 2nd date, then you go on a 3rd date. Let's just say you don't want to go to his house, because there's a lot of women that put themselves in this situation. There's a lot of situations where a woman could be dealing with another man. They don't want you to come to her house. But guess what? Hey, she don't want to go to your house either, because, you know, she has a little more self-respect, supposedly. Let's just say you go on date 1. Cool. Date 2. Cool. Date 3, the brother going to be asking, hey, you going to come to my crib or I'm going to come to your crib? Yada, yada. Let's just say y'all keep going to his crib. It's going to get to a point where he's going to ask, why I can't come over to your crib? Right? Then you telling the truth. Well, I got a husband. Dog, that fries everything. That fries everything. That fries everything. That man probably ain't gonna want to take you serious. And if not, that man's probably gonna be looking at you like, yo, sis, what do you have going on? Sis, what do you have going on? You want me to sit over here and take you serious, all while you're still married to another man and living with another man? That is a bad situation to put yourself in as a man. If you know this girl is still married to another man or staying with another man, there's going to be issues. There will forever be issues. Because as long as she's up under that household with that man, let's just be real, they probably still together. Let's just be real, they probably still together. She might not be with him, but shit, he don't know that. He probably think, man, they probably working on these shit till this very day. And then they see y'all together, he sees y'all together, bruh, it's just a bad situation waiting to happen. And this is something that guys have to be worried about, dealing with women like this. Any woman that says, man, she's still married, but still looking. Any woman that sit over here and say, man, she's still staying with her man, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. You don't even want to put yourself in that as a man. You do not want to put yourself in that situation.
And you guys, so are you guys separated, divorced, or are you like, is there any
on the way to separation and divorce? Yeah.
So you haven't even begun the process of separation yet.
Hold on. She said they're on the way to separation, yet she just sat here and said he's trying to work on this relationship. He's trying to work on this. How y'all on your way to separation, but yet he's still trying to work on a relationship? That makes no sense.
Not right now, no.
So you know this is on the internet and your husband's going to see this. You don't care.
It's like so much that is involved that I can't really like he knows a lot about what I'm dealing with and why it is what it is, but I'm not, so I'm not like scared about that. I'm just
out of sincere concern. Are you safe? Are you in a situation that's not safe for you? Are you safe?
Yeah, I am.
You are safe. So you are married. You haven't began the process of divorce yet. Your husband is in the home right now as you're talking to me, looking for a new guy. Y'all live together. So you answer this question. What man you think crazy enough going to date you right now with all that going on, girl?
Well, I mean, I don't need somebody right now. Like, I need somebody so bad right now. Like, no, I'm not like trying to like gravitate to somebody right now. I'm just saying that I just, I'm just looking at some point,
So when you begin, do you plan on moving out your home? Like, what is the dynamic going to be? Because if you met a guy, I mean, technically you're married and you told me you haven't even began the process of separation. So you're not even separated. You are a married woman living with your husband. So what space can a new man even have in that? Like, you are a whole wife.
Yes. I mean, like I said, I'm not like trying to like get involved with somebody so quickly, so ready. Like, I'm not saying I'm ready.
Sis, like, man, look, y'all know when somebody's on some BS, man. Like, look at her, bro. She, like, like, sis, you're in a situation. If you date another man, you're just bringing all your issues and baggage onto the other man. And see, here's the thing, right? Somebody even told me, they was like, man, that's not true. A 40-year-old woman, man, that got 2 kids, ain't gonna be no baggage, nah. A woman that's 35 plus, I would say even 30 plus. But, you know, even though a 30-year-old woman has a better chance of grabbing and getting somebody than a 40-something-year-old woman, hey, right? But you got women that sit over here saying, man, that's not true. That's not true. They can always get a man. They can always freaking find somebody. That's fine, right? But think about it. A 38-year-old woman with 2 kids. Do y'all really think, man, you know, do y'all really think she will get another man to take on that role, to take on that baggage? No. Now think about it. A 38-year-old woman with 2 kids and married, not even separated, and living with her husband. Do you think a man outside of this? She says she's not looking for anything right now. Yet she's on this show. She says she's not looking for anything crazy, none of that. Yet she's still on this show. Then what are you looking for? What are you looking for? You just looking for somebody just to talk to? If that's the case, then just get a Tinder account. If that is the case, just to get a Tinder account. So let's just be honest, man. Sis, she's all over the place and she's almost brain dead. I'm gonna just be honest with you. She almost brain dead. She probably got no brain cells. But yet she's teaching people's kids though. And this is why I stress to men. Stop trying to mess with other men's wives. Period. Don't mess with other men's wives. Period. Even if the chick is sitting up here saying, well, you know, we're about to file for divorce and da. After that separation, once y'all go ahead and get divorced, once y'all go ahead and sign that paper that says that y'all are done, then I'll come mess with you again. But until then, man, like, no, you're still this man's wife. Period. You're still a part of this man. So as a man, don't put yourself in that situation, because women like this only care about themselves. Women like this only care about themselves. You see, man, dude, you got kids with a man. You got 2 kids with 1 man. And he's trying to make the relationship work. But she's sitting over here saying, you know what? I have no respect for this man. So I'm gonna allow him to think, you know, hey, you know, we're making something work. But I'm gonna go over here, go into this damn bedroom, and I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to vet other men so they can go ahead and play stepdaddy when it's time to go ahead and get the divorce from my husband. It's just a bad situation to put yourself in as a man, because it's only going to end bad for the man that just came into it. Because he coming into there, I doubt she will bring up to the man on the first date, yeah, I'm married. I doubt it. Right now, if she does, like Kendra G says, what crazy man is going to sit up here and then take on all of that? If a man takes on all of that, boy, you crazy. Boy, you crazy. If he tries to cuff that, you can't even cuff it. You can't.
Ready, right this second, but
well, you know, my show is a single show, right? And it's people come up here looking for love. I mean, potentially what you're doing is you come on my show to put yourself out there. If someone is viewing, they like you, they can DM you. So I've had women before on the show that were separated, right? And we have this conversation all the time with people that are separated, but you're not even separated. You're married and you live with your husband. So when are you going to begin the divorce?
I mean, like, I have a lawyer already that's, you know, she's looking into like all the things that she needs to do for me. And, you know, it's going to a process, you know, it's going to take a process, but it's just going to be what it is. I mean.
Have you been dating since you've been married?
No.
So you haven't dated anyone since you're married?
Mm-mm.
But you're willing to spark up a friendship that could lead to that while you're married?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Is your husband currently dating other women?
No. Mm-mm.
So.
Damn, boy, that's even worse. That's even worse. It'll be a different story if he was going out here doing his thing. Y'all have a mutual agreement. But the thing is, he ain't messing with no women. He's trying to make sure that his marriage is good. One thing you don't want to do is mess with a man and his family. That's one thing you just don't want to do. That's one thing you just don't want to do, is mess with a man and his family. Even if the man is a super duper simp, if he has a family with that chick, bro, there's nothing that you can tell that man. There's nothing that you can tell that man. I'm pretty sure a lot of his people was telling him, yo, that chick ain't good enough for you, brother. That chick ain't there for you. You tell Kendra G, hey, you know, he ain't looking for nobody. He ain't out here messing with no woman. He trying to make this right with me. But I'm not communicating that with him that I don't want to go out here and go mess around. Dog, she's just looking for a disaster. She is just looking for a disaster. She is looking for a disaster. She is looking to mess another man's life up because that's all that's going to happen. That's all that is going to happen. And think about it, right? If a man sits here and say, you know what, I'm going to wait for this chick. I'm going to wait for this chick to get divorced. If you try to divorce somebody, you have to be separate for a whole year, right? That allows you a time to kind of figure this shit out. And if y'all need to go through counseling or whatever, y'all can go do that. Then after that, you can move on. But the thing is, man, she's not even trying to get separate. She's not even divorced. She's not even separated right now. She's trying to sit over here and go for another man. So the thing is, right, let's just say she gets out and get a man. She tells the man that she's married. Do you really think a man is going to sit up and because of course, you know, the females are always going to, yeah, but you know, we're in the process of, you know, getting divorced. We're going to get divorced. Do you really think a man is going to sit here and say, okay, you're married. That's number one. He got to get past the fact that you're married. He got to get past the fact that you got 2 kids with this man and that you live with this man. Then he got to sit over here and try to wait for you to get divorced. Then he has to wait a whole year for the divorce to even go through. Do you think a man is truly going to wait for that? And then as a man, think about it. If she is willing to do this to her husband, to a man that is actively trying to stay with this woman and fix his family, do you really think she will have any self-respect for you and your relationship that you have with her? No, y'all wouldn't. She's not going to. She's not going to. It's only a matter of time until you inconvenience her enough to where she say, you know what, man, I don't even want to be with this nigga. On to the next. A man is not going to sit over here and wait for a 38-year-old brain dead chick with 2 kids that's still married, that still lives with her husband. A man is not going to wait for that. I'm sorry, but a man is not going to wait for that. You have baggage and you're not even divorced. That's crazy. You have baggage and you're not even divorced. That is crazy to me, man. That is crazy. And this is something, man, that I feel like a lot of people need to understand, that when a woman, a man, this is what men need to understand. If a woman sits here and says she is still dealing with another man, she is dating, she is married to another man, she is living with another man, that is a disaster waiting to happen. And as a man, have self-respect and say, you know what? All coochie ain't good coochie. All coochie ain't good coochie. Save yourself the time, save yourself and save your life. Save yourself and save your own life by not dealing with women, man, who are like this. There's been plenty of times, man, where I wanted to mess with women, man, that were still in relationships with another man. Because these chicks just did not care about the boyfriend whatsoever. These dudes be full out simps. These girls do not give a damn. But me personally, I know I can't mess with you, sis. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I can't. Because I understand, man, you dealing with somebody and it's only going to become a problem, you know, if we start messing around. You know, because of course, a lot of these times these women sit over here and say, you know, it's complicated. We're working on some things, you know, but you out here sucking on another man. But any woman, man, that stays with a man, that has a kid with a man, that like, yo, it's just not a good idea. In my opinion, it's just not a good idea. Y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.
Monique, girl, I love you. I think you're beautiful. I wanted to tell you that earlier. You're very naturally beautiful. You got to handle your business. I don't know your marital dynamics, right? I don't. But it is very
it's a lot of like I think I need like counseling or something, because it's not about like just like something that I could just express online. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to like
you can online. I understand that, but you know, this is an online show. We have a lot of viewers. This is a massive platform, whether you realize it or not. But that is a bold move to be a wife for one, to still be living with your husband for one, for him to currently be in the house for 3, as you're on a show, putting yourself out there to meet another man. That's absolutely crazy. and very disrespectful. And I don't know the dynamics. That's why I asked you, are you safe? Because I do have a concern, but you're telling me that you're safe. So that is and again, y'all, I ain't no relationship expert. I ain't none of that. I'm not a love coach. I'm a professional host that hosts a dating show. So your safety is important to me. But if you are safe and not in danger, I'm gonna call it like it is. This is some trifling shit. Because if you was a man on this show that had a wife somewhere in the house that you were living with, and you didn't begin the divorce process yet, I would rip him to shreds. I would be like, how are you on my show looking for a new woman when the woman you're married to, who you didn't begin the process of divorce with yet, is currently in the home? That's crazy. So I just got to be honest with you. I think that is so disrespectful. And I think you need to focus on the process of getting a divorce. You can do whatever you want to do in your life, but I think for this platform, I cannot put you out there, girl. Like, you got to handle that. I don't think it's safe for anyone. I don't know who your husband is. And, I God forbid he don't snap when he see this, because he going to see it. So I think if divorce is what you desire, you need to figure that out. Because I don't want you to be in anything dangerous. And you're telling me, like, your husband doesn't put his hands on you, right? Like, that's not
no.
Okay, it's
Nothing like that.
None of that. It's no domestic violence going on.
No.
So you trifling.
I mean,
why do you think
no, it's not that at all.
Tell me why you think you're not trifling right now.
I mean, do you know me to say that I'm trifling? Like,
I know that you're married. I know that the man you're married to is in the home. I know that you're sneaking because you couldn't even move around. So I don't know you at all, but you're married.
Well, the reason why I'm not going to in the home and just like walking around the home is because that would be disrespectful.
You being on my show is disrespectful. You married to somebody. You don't think that having a husband in the house that you're in, being on the show looking for a new man, is disrespectful?
From the outside, you're looking in, sure, it looks like that, but it's not what you think, and I just would like you to not like be that like nasty to me, because
well, no, I'm not being nasty, I'm being direct. Okay, because and honestly, if you were a guy, because I have been on the show, and before any woman tries to stick up for her, I had 3 men on the show so far. They weren't even married. They were just in relationships looking for women, and the women walked in during their lives, and the women were like, this man is trifling. Why would he do that if he has a girl? And he wasn't even a husband. So to be honest, I'm not being that hard on you. Like, I probably would be worse if you were a man, to be honest. But I got to give you real talk. And if you're assuring me that you're not in a domestic violence situation, that's why I said, are you in a safe space? Because that's important. But you're telling me that's nothing the case at all. So all I know is, for whatever reason, y'all getting divorced. And that's cool too. I'm not in your marriage. I don't know why you're getting divorced. But I do think for you to still be his wife right now, and y'all didn't even begin the process of divorce, and he's currently in the home, that is disrespectful.
Okay.
And I think that your energy, if you don't want to be married to him anymore, that's cool too. Like, you don't want to be married. I don't know what y'all situation is, but you should focus on that before you look for another man, because you're going to cause, I don't know your husband. I don't know if he got a crazy switch. I don't know if he the kind of man that ain't never been crazy, but something like this could make a man crazy. Does he pay all the bills in your home? Do y'all split the bills?
Some bills we split, so yeah.
So I'm not trying to come off as judgmental, but I gotta talk to you real. Like, I just think you got to handle that, because, and I just think any man that has anything going for himself, right? A man that with a plan, the kind of man you like, a good guy. Why? I mean, you're a whole married woman that lives with her husband. Why would that good guy say, I'm signing up for this right now?
Okay, well, you're right. Maybe I should not have come on here, so I'm sorry.
No, no need to apologize. And how old are you? You're 38. I'm not trying. Listen, I try to be as sensitive as possible when I talk to women, because I know women are more sensitive to men, so I'm respecting that. But I also just have to be real and honest too. And also just to be safe, honey, because this can make a man snap. So work on getting your divorce, whatever that process is. If you want to be separated, find another place. When you get into that space, then and you are no longer a married woman, come back on the show.